Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hope everyone's doing well. We are live. We are live. So I've been asked a few questions about Muslim psychology, about well, what's the difference between therapy and the coaching, the Islamic psychology coaching that we're giving. And well, the main difference is that the therapy side of things is very secular. So they wouldn't record your own religious beliefs as something that needs to be integrated in your healing or in your future progression or in your future growth. They would just ignore that side a little bit and focus on the rest. Over here, although at Muslim psychology, what we're doing is we believe that your belief systems, just like psychology believes, your belief system is a major part of who you are. But we also believe at the same time, unlike psychology, that your religion and your faith has a lot to do with what your belief system is and who you eventually become in the future and how much you're motivated in the present. So that's how we are a little bit differentiated from just any normal therapy. And again, this is not just therapy. We help you train your nervous system to trust and love Allah, which is something very different. We are not making you dependent on us in the long run. We're making you dependent on Allah in the long run. We're training your nervous system to rely on Allah in the long run and how to use His support in the marathon of life, inshallah. That's the goal at Muslim psychology. Whereas in normal therapy, it's too secular, so they would try and ignore that religious side of it, not because they hate it or anything like that. No, it's mostly because they don't know what to do about it, and because they're not trained in any of that. And so that's why at Muslim psychology, we deliberately dive deeper into the research of Islam, and dive deeper into the research of neuroscience and psychology. And if you want to learn more about us, it's going to be at muslimpsychology.uk. And inshallah, our book, The Tawakkul Mindset, is going to be coming soon. And our book, The Shukr Mindset, is also going to be launching soon. So stay tuned for the books. But at the same time, if you want to book one-to-one coaching sessions or you want to book group sessions, you can always book at muslimpsychology.uk. I want to learn more about you guys today as well, inshallah. So do let me know what makes you interested in Muslim psychology, Islamic psychology in general. That was one point I really like that question, that, what's the difference between Islamic psychology or your channel, Muslim psychology, versus therapy? And that's the answer of it, that in therapy, again, it's going to be a bit more secular because they don't know what to do about your religion side of things. But yeah, Muslim psychology over here, you are going to be nurtured through your religion. We'll use your religious beliefs that you already have, your rituals that you already have, rituals like salah, rituals like prayers before and after waking up, or whatever is already there. We use that and we change the meaning of that in your life. We make it more meaningful to you. We help you understand, not just understand the meaning, but also feel what it truly means. And that way, we help you rewire your brain to actually value your belief over your current stresses, over your current problems. And that way, overall, inshallah, what we want is for you to be able to rely on Allah through tawakkul. And right now, If you don't have that tawakkul yet, that's exactly where we come in. And so, if you have any questions around it, please feel free to throw those questions over here. We would love to learn more about you. Assalamu alaikum, says Umar Ahmed. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Umar Ahmed. And yeah, that's what we're doing here at Muslim Psychology. And again, we'd love to learn more about you. These are sessions around the same time, around 5 p.m. ish UK time. We have regular sessions around this time these days. So let us know if you have any questions or you have anything that you feel like is bothering you and it needs to be answered. Do let us know in the comments and share your journey with us. If you have any questions about us, who I am, or stuff like that, feel free to throw that as well over there. And at the same time, one more question. Last time I was addressing this as well. There's a slight difference between stress and anxiety. So, what's the difference between stress and anxiety? It's very slight. It's basically just anxiety is primarily focused on the future. So, if you can't predict the future well, or if the future is worrying you, if you're worried by the future, then that is anxiety. But if you can't manage the emotions of the things happening right now in the present moment, that is stress. So that's just a minor difference between the two, and we will continue inshallah. Please feel free to mention your questions in the comments. We would love to hear them out. We would love to see what makes you curious. Yeah, so please again feel free to share your questions, and do go and visit our website at muslimpsychology.uk. Muslimpsychology.uk. Visit that, you'll learn a lot over there inshallah. And we are going to launch two of our books very soon inshallah. We help you train, build a tawakkul mindset and a shukr mindset. So if you are interested in tawakkul mindset and shukr mindset and learning actually what's not allowing you to get to that level, and how do you get to that level in simple, easy baby steps explained over there, inshallah, you'll find that in our book. And if you're interested in the study of Quran, psychology, neuroscience, coaching, all of these combined, Quran, psychology, neuroscience, coaching, therapy, you want all of that combined study, inshallah, you'll find it in our books as well. We have launched one of our books already. It's a mini book, but inshallah, you'll enjoy it. And in the future, we're going to launch our upcoming books. It's Tawakkul Mindset and Shukr Mindset. Inshallah, you'll find that. We've also mentioned all of the references for all of the hadith or Quranic ayahs, and most importantly, all of the research, scientific evidences collected and used in the book. We have made sure not to exaggerate any of it and just keep facts as it is, and help people understand the connection between these 3, 4, 5 different disciplines of psychology, therapy, Quran, Islam, and overall coaching and neuroscience primarily as well. So we are doing a bit of that. But you guys, now let me know, what are you here for? What makes you interested in Muslim psychology and Islamic psychology? How's your life going? What do you think these days? What are you worried about? I would love to know what you have to say, inshallah. And you can also go to, if you live in London, go to Eventbrite and search Muslim psychology. And because we have physical sessions here in London as well, we just started them, and right now they are very cheap for cost, because we're not making it a business model at this point. We're trying to bring people in as much as we can while covering basic costs of everything. For now, we're just trying to spread the message of this dimension of seeing Islam and seeing and reading and studying the Quran from a psychological dimension, from a psychological angle, and also praying Salah and actually being able to feel it when you pray Salah, rather than feeling like, oh, it's just a duty. So yeah, we're doing all of that on our platform over here, on YouTube, on Instagram as well. If you're here and if you're not subscribed to our If you're not following our account on Instagram and you still use Instagram, feel free to do that, please. Who is Sarah? I don't know which Sarah you're talking about. I literally don't know if you're talking about the Sarah from Islamic history. If you're talking about some other Sarah I know, I don't know. Yeah, can you elaborate on that, please? Um, Also, yeah, if you're interested in anything about Muslim psychology, feel free to ask those questions here. There have been a lot of questions in the past, and I would register them over here on these sessions as well. So again, feel free to ask them. Inshallah, I will be responding to them. And if you have any comments, feel free to write them down here. And yes, so we will, inshallah, in the future be also launching solar therapy, what we're calling solar therapy. So it's a therapeutic model that's not already designed, but we're actually in the process of designing it. The way it happens is we help you guys understand solar first, and then not just understand it, but actually feel it. So feeling what's going on in solar, and being able to then hello, the stream paused, the app crashed or something. I am back though. No hate, by the way, it's a serious question. I am not sure if you're talking about my cousin Sarah or which Sarah, because if you say Sarah, that's the first person that comes to my mind. Can you mention the full name? Maybe I don't know. No. Anyways, beyond Sarah, let me know what makes you more interested in Muslim psychology. Um, Inshallah, we'll talk about that too. And yeah, let us know what makes you interested in Islamic psychology and Muslim psychology and all of this. And yeah, have you ever had this question from your parents or the people around you that you're supposed to be following me, and because you're supposed to follow what your elders say in Islam, and they kind of misuse it sometimes. Let me know if you're feeling that, if you've ever been through that, because there's so many versions of people using Islam to um, just get get things their way, and they use it in so many ways, and a lot of the times we fall into their trap thinking that this is what Islam is, just accepting what your elders say, maybe, or something like that. But no, Islam is not submission to your elders. Islam is about respecting your elders. Drawing boundaries doesn't mean you're not respecting them. Drawing respectful boundaries at the right time can actually help you respect them more. So rather than just piling up the emotions and just letting it come out at the wrong time in the wrong way. So yeah, drawing healthy boundaries, respectful boundaries at the right time is very important. And if someone is telling you just listening to whatever I'm saying is what Islam has asked you to do, that is not true at all, because Allah asks you to submit to Him alone. La ilaha illallah. Just submitting to Allah, not your emotions, not anybody else around you. Nobody, nothing deserves that submission except Allah. That is what the kalima basically means. So yeah, if someone is teaching you that it means otherwise, then they might have an agenda, and they might want you to listen to whatever they're saying. So yeah, be cautious. Just don't let it connect to your perception of Islam, and your perception of Islam might be very different. But if you want something to actually do control you, in my experience, I've found Quran to be a really good method. Other than that, having reflective conversations with the people who understand you more deeply, who give you time to speak, and whom you can give time to as well, that can help. Otherwise, reflective conversations with your therapist or with your coach, or people like that, professionals, can really help as well. inshallah. Islamic sources state that the marriage was consummated when she was 9 years old. Her name is Aisha. Well, Aisha is very different from Sarah, firstly. Secondly, Aisha radiallahu anha, some of the sources do say that. Not many are, um, what you'd say, or very authentic. Secondly, there's also this term called in Islam, in Arabic, not Islam. Um, in those days, for example, if you are, let's say, um, 18. So in Arabic language, it's not 18; it's said as 10:8. Okay, so in those days, when something was just understood, or for example, if it's 28, it would be said as 20 and then 8 separately. So in those days, if the 10s, 20s, 30s was understood, you would just say 8, for example. So that was one common way of talking in those days. And it's also understood as she was not 9, she was 19 at the time. So, and the references that suggest someone said 9, basically it was so obvious that they said 9 because it was so obvious that she's 19, she can't be 9. So there are a lot of things around there. Please deeply research about that before you say anything. Um, Someone said hi, assalamu alaikum, may peace be on you. And yeah, let me know what makes you interested in Islamic psychology, by the way. I'm excited to know why you're here. Would love to answer your questions and have a chat. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. We all have it wrong then. Thanks for explaining that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the question as well. Um, but yeah, definitely, because there's a lot of Islamophobia going on as well. So people would just find anything to push the hate onto Muslims these days. So if you're a Muslim, I'm sorry for you, but if you're not a Muslim, guys, come on, come on. We've got to live with peace and love. Come on. Someone says bye. Well, bye, brother. The real Zora. Oh, I like One Piece too. Um, and yeah, throw any questions at me if you have any. Particularly, I'm really interested in what makes you guys follow and watch Muslim psychology. I'd love to know that, and or what makes you so interested. Also, our book's going to be launched soon, and I have kept it in a way as much as possible that even the non-Muslims can read it, inshallah. And the book's title is Tawakkul Mindset, and it's about how to train your nervous system to love and trust God. And why haven't you been able to do that yet? What's going on in the head, in the emotions, and all of that? And how do you change that in simplest, easy baby steps? So yeah, it's more about firstly self-awareness, then onto a journey of how do you change that, and how do you allow your nervous system to be actually more at peace than in the rush mode. So be more parasympathetic than it is right now. So inshallah. And if anyone's interested in neuroscience, definitely let me know, because I'd love to have more neuroscientific conversations, but I noticed not many people are too interested in the neuroscience part of it. But even if you're interested in psychology, we have connected the attachment theory of psychology, your attachment style of psychology, with training your nervous system to love and trust God. And yeah, if you're interested in any of that, feel free to give us a follow and stay updated for our book that will be released soon, inshallah, the Tawakkul Mindset. And yeah, would love to know your guys' opinion. And yeah, if you have any questions, interested in stuff like that, and actually being trained for stuff like that, training your nervous system for something, or training your nervous system to just be at more peace, then you can definitely book a session with us, a free initial consultation on muslimpsychology.uk. Again, it's muslimpsychology.uk. Book a free initial consultation over there, and do let us know what what do you think about it? And again, the initial consultation's free, so you can always book it. And especially if you're ready for a journey that's, since if you're interested in self-awareness, we've got shorter programs for that as well. But for the nervous system reset, it's at least going to take you 12 weeks. So if you're willing to put that much effort, 12-week effort, then definitely book these reflective sessions with ourselves, inshallah, and see if this works out for you on the free initial consultation. See if this is the right fit for you, and we'll see if you're the right fit for us as well. And if we both match, inshallah, we will definitely benefit a lot. And inshallah, you will definitely benefit a lot. And this will definitely be one of the best decisions you've had in your life, because we know what we're doing. And the thing is, you can't get it anywhere else, because people haven't done this sort of research or study, or haven't prepared this sort of a program that is so much intertwined into your neuropsychology, your day-to-day psychology, your attachment styles, everything combined with the teachings of Islam and the religious teachings as well, and focusing on the things that you're already doing in life. So just adding more meaning to the things you're already doing in life. So you don't have to do anything extra, as per se, mostly, inshallah. Do let us know if you have any questions. And right after this session, inshallah, we'll be closing the session in a few minutes. So right after the session, we will be going to our Instagram session. On Instagram, we're on by muslim.psychology. Definitely give us a follow over there and join us on our session over there as well. That will be held soon, inshallah. And if you're interested more in Muslim psychology and the work we're doing, then definitely go on to muslimpsychology.uk and find out what people have experienced on our website. It's over there, and you can leave us a review as well, inshallah, if well, if you've had these sessions with us, definitely. And yeah, again, one final time, if you have any questions, do let me know. Otherwise, in a minute or two, inshallah, we'll be closing this live session, but we will be live on Instagram soon, right after this. So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And most importantly, guys, I'm interested in you guys. Please mention in the comments what makes you interested in Islamic psychology or Muslim psychology. If it's anything, just let me know, and I would love to answer those questions. And yeah, and what kind of content would you enjoy on Muslim psychology, or what kind of books are you expecting? Because we've got a department for article writing and book writing and everything, inshallah, and we will have more of that. And what you guys demand will be on the books as well, because we want to answer your questions rather than just talking to ghosts. So do let us know. All right, now. Any further questions? If none, then we will be closing this session very soon, inshallah, in a few seconds. Any other questions, guys? Anything that you want to say, you want to ask? What makes you interested in Muslim psychology and Islamic psychology in general, or in neuroscience, or the religious neuroscience? It doesn't have to be just Islam, even if it's a different religion. In Christianity and psychology, and mixing that together, what makes you intrigued into that in any kind of religious psychology? What made you follow and subscribe to our channel? I'm really glad that you did, but what made you do it? I'm really interested in all of that, so I can understand what you guys need more, and so we can put on content around that, around what you need, rather than around what we just enjoy. So inshallah, we'll be doing more of that as well, and more of these sessions too. And if you still want to continue this live session, you've enjoyed it, inshallah, you can meet us on our Instagram, which is muslimpsychology.uk. And until then, guys, see you again soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.